my name's Michelle and welcome to the end of week 1 of my Proactiv MD Does It Work video series. First, I want to address a mistake that I made in last week's video. Sorry if I keep looking over to the side, it's because I have some notes over here on my computer. Last week I mentioned that there were 8 weeks of a what to expect guide on Proactiv's website for this specific product, but it turns out that there's only 6, but they specifically say that the most dramatic difference is going to happen on week 12. So going by that, I've decided that for this series I'm going to have 8 videos in total, including this one and the one that I filmed last week. So an intro video, 6 weeks of progress videos to see how my skin is looking along the way, and then a couple months down the road, probably in December or maybe like first week of 2019 in January, like a 12-week final check-in for like the last updates and thoughts on my experience and everything. So it's going to be a long process, but that's okay. So I just wanted to say that real quick, and now we'll get into how the products that we unboxed last week have been working for my skin. I've been using them as directed, just like we went over in last week's video. So first I'm going to read what Proactiv.com says that I might experience during the first week of use. So on there it says, week 1, you might start noticing skin improvements. You'll notice the lightweight, fast-absorbing adapalene gel is the perfect acne addition to your new skincare regimen, and you may even notice your skin's new glow. Pro tip, some users may notice a reaction. Just be patient with your skin right now as it's undergoing a lot of changes. Also be sure to stay moisturized and use sunscreen. And then underneath that there's like a slide of a few other things that I screenshotted, and I'm going to talk about those also. So let's just go one by one over what they said I'd experience, and I'll say, did I experience that, yes or no? And then if so, how was it, and to what extent and everything. So have I had any skin improvements? Yes. Overall, I do see an improvement in my skin, and I think it's really great considering that it's only been 7 days. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen by the 6th week, or especially the 12th, since they say that's when the most dramatic difference is going to happen. I'll insert some pictures of my skin from today, and then some from last week's video, some stuff that I took just to compare the difference. So you may not see a huge difference, but like the saying that I saw a while ago, for weight loss, I feel like it's similar for this. It takes 4 weeks for you to notice, 8 for friends and family, and then 12 for the rest of the world. And when I think about it, I feel like it kind of makes sense, and it's similar for this situation too. It says breakouts, blackheads, and whiteheads are definitely being reduced, which is a plus, and I have seen that in my own skin also, which is nice. 2, are the products lightweight and fast absorbing, specifically the adapalene gel? Yes, all of the products are very lightweight, fast absorbing, and really mattifying on the skin. There are pros and cons to that. The pros being that you don't look like a grease ball sitting around waiting for your moisturizer to sink into your skin. But the con is that it's not really rich and moisturizing, which may be bad if you have dry skin. So just keep that in mind. You may want to get a secondary moisturizer if you have dry skin, because I don't even have normal to dry skin. My skin has been flaking, but we'll get into that in a little bit. 3, does my skin have a new glow, or is there a new glow with your skin or whatever? No, not at this time, not right now, but I'm hoping that it will have some sort of new glow. Then they go on to talk about retinization, and this is on the portion underneath with like the kind of moving picture-y slides, whatever. So reading that, it says retinization. I am experiencing that, so I thought I'd mention this. They describe it as being flaking, redness, dryness, and irritation of the skin, and this started happening with my face about 3 days ago. I'll insert some pictures that I took today before I took a shower and did my evening routine, because I didn't want, like, I wanted to show what it looked like before I scrub my face, like away the dead skin flakes and everything, because it was pretty like flaky all around my chin and everything, kind of like a beard of dry skin. So I'll show that now. So it said that the side effects should stop after about a week. It says if it becomes severe, stop use. I don't think my case is severe. It says if it continues, maybe use every other day, second or third day. At first, like for the first 4 days, everything was pretty normal with my skin, but now I'm noticing a lot of dryness, as you can see. I took some pictures in the evening. It's nighttime now. I had obviously washed my face and then applied the SPF moisturizer in the morning and the cleansing serum to my face also. But you could see in the pictures how crusty and dry my face was, which was a total contrast to how my face was last week, which was supple and moisturized and even kind of oily. It was hydrated. These products are extremely mattifying. Like, you cannot, like, your face feels like you haven't put anything on it, honestly. So keep that in mind. If you have dry skin, I mentioned that. You may want to choose maybe a different Proactiv kit altogether, just because the adapalene gel is so drying for your skin. I have added the Manuka honey. I showed it in my video last week. Let me grab that. So I've added this back into my routine because like for my eye area, because I'm not putting the Proactiv stuff like near my eyes, but as you can see, my eyelids were flaky, which I'm not sure why that happens. That usually happens to me in the winter time. But I added this just as kind of an eye cream because it's really rich and hydrating. So that's something that I'm doing. And then I also have this CosRX birch sap lotion that I might start using in lieu of the green tea one, which I've been using at night just because this one is so mattifying. This one's a little bit more hydrating, but it is still oil free. So I may swap these just because of how dry my skin has been. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'd also like to mention that I have had a reaction with stinging in my eyes, and some of the products on my skin, especially, it's weird, from the green tea moisturizer. Like, you'd think that it'd be from the gel, because this is what's actually like treating the acne the most, but it's from the green tea moisturizer. Like, it feels like burning and stinging, and like someone's pressing like a palm full of needles on your face, like when you get an allergy test and they like press the needles onto your arm or onto your back or something. Like, that's what it feels like to me on my face, especially my cheeks, not so much my forehead, but like this mask kind of area. But they said that having these sort of reactions while your skin is adapting to the products is normal, so that's good to know, I guess. Also, I'd like to add, keep the products away from your eyes, all of them, like the face wash, the day moisturizer, the cleansing or clarifying mineral serum, all of them. Keep them away from your eyeballs. I obviously don't put them, like, I'm not putting acne cream near my eyes because I don't have acne there, but still, if it like gets even like in this region, it stings. Maybe because it's such a sensitive area, but sometimes I need to put like a cool wet cloth on my eyes just to like keep the burning and stinging away, or like if later after I put this stuff on and I'm like sweating and then I like rub my eye and my face, my eyes will start burning because I feel like I'm like moving the product into my eye. So just be aware of that. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I have sensitive eyeballs, but I don't know. Something I've been experiencing with this. One more thing I wanted to mention is that someone asked me if I feel like Proactiv has any similarities to the chapstick conspiracy, which I thought was like a funny question. If you don't know what that is, it's basically that some people believe that when they use chapstick, it temporarily moisturizes their lips and then makes them even more chapped than they were before, so that they're then prompted to purchase and continue using more chapstick, leading to more sales for that specific brand. In this case with Proactiv, it would be that it temporarily clears your acne and then worsens it, and then the consumer would purchase the 90-day supply subscription box, thinking that they need more Proactiv. So at this point, I would say no, but at the same time, it's far too early to tell because I've only been using this for a week, like barely a week. But I'll keep thinking about it as I go along, keeping that in mind. And I haven't had issues with the chapstick brand either. I just thought it was an interesting question, interesting thought. If you have used Proactiv before, I'd be interested to hear what your experience was, like if you stopped it or if you've used it ever since, like from the first day you've used it, like you've never stopped using it since then, or like did your acne come back? Did it stay away? Did you have to continue using it to maintain clear skin? Because that's what the website says, is it's like a maintenance type of thing. Because acne can't be cured, but it can be controlled, basically, is what they said. I've read a lot of their things on their site, so that was an interesting thing. Just let me know what you think about that. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. And how do you feel about chapstick while we're at it? That's just kind of, you know, whatever. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will check in next time for the second week of Proactiv MD Does It Work. I look forward to seeing what the results are at that time. I'm really excited to see how this continues to work on my skin. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.